As you can see, I did not update the chat widget. There we go.
Oops.
Pooh. Welcome, everyone. Oh, shit!
Oh.
Dropped my goddamn controller. Trying to grab it. Not that it really mattered, because it pushed it anyway. We are back to Deltarune Chapter 4. Wait. Oh, it sent you way further back than I thought. If you close the game. I should have kept it open. Wait, oh god, this is like the beginning of the Titan. Oh, Jesus.
I missed this. I fell asleep. Animation, holy shit.
Yeah, welcome. Welcome to Drune.
Yeah. This is so unnecessary.
Yeah, it's just like really well animated.
No time to explain, get on your stick! Oh! Jesus. Yeah, this entire sequence is just fucking insane. Had to respond to something.
I've already read all this. I don't know whether I should just outright skip it. Okay, so not crazy far. Yeah, no, this is, I'm pretty sure, like... Wait a sec. I don't remember if there is anything to do. No, there's... I don't even... What happens if we just wait? I'd be very surprised. Oh, you know what? I bet it's just to let you equip things. Oh, never mind. It does send you pretty far back. There's not many of these fights, at least. Jesus. Message retracted. The fuck did he say? Okay, that's 64% TP. We're close. Let's just brighten. Get a little bit extra. Ooh. Ooh! Alright. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. And see, the thing is, like, in any normal game, this would be the end. But there is 3 more chapters they are making. Gotta wipe off my glasses.
Me too, man.
Endless smudge world.
Whoa. First the sperm, now the babies.
Yep. Oh, look at that, baby. Look at all that TP. This music is fucking really good, too. We're close. Toa was 100% right. I don't know if you're watching right now, Toa, but if you're looking back at this VOD, thank you for the Brighton tip. I slept on that really hard, and I should not have. Holy crap. That's good. Ooh! Susie getting big, like, critical hits is always good. But I tend to miss them too easily. Oh. Oh. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand the strategy there at least. Its defenses are back up. At least I get the easier attacks now. I also notice you'll kind of naturally, like, wither away these bigger guys in the process of dodging. So it's not like I don't have to stress too hard about it. Woo! Woo! Oh no, they cornered me. Oh well. I am remarkably I'm remarkably okay at not taking damage. Sometimes I am. Next time I'll just shut up and not say it. Oh god. I gotta use a dual heal. Which means I don't have Brighton, but that's okay. I'll take it. The TP gain is already pretty good from these guys, so... Oh! Oh! Wake Chris. Oh, yes, 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 there we go. We're back in the fucking fight. Let's go, baby. Man, I should have grown up playing Tohu or fucking shmups in general. Because probably would have helped. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Lord. I like the fingers one the most because you can just snatch so much TP from these things. Oh, God. Or you can get hit like me. Let's use a Scar Elixir on it. Or wait, do we have a revivement? No, we don't. Forgot I have Tension Max. I'll use that next time. Ooh! Okay, it turns out the embryos are actually not a huge deal. I feel like I could get enough TP and not have to use that item, but... Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, there's more of them. More fish. Shit, not a lot of TP from that. Okay, I don't think I need TP max. Okay, this one's not so hard. Oh, Jesus. I say as I, like, instantly get fucked up. Oh! 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 Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god! Brighton. We're getting there, we're getting there. Susie needs some health. I'll save the Rude Buster for, Oh, I know what to do. Heal Prayer on Ralsei. Oh, God. Gotta use that heal prayer, because otherwise Ralsei would be dead. Oh my god, these fish are fucking nuts! Alright. I'm gonna use a Tension Max next time I get to... I'm just avoiding using it because I already have quite a bit of TP. Okay, okay, we can use our thing. Unleash. Unleash. Hit a Tension Max. And then heal Ralsei. Oh, yeah! Holy shit! That one's a tough one.
What the hell?
Alright. Fight. And then Rude Buster. And then fight. Alright. Rude damage. Look at that shit! Look at that shit! Oh my god. He's gonna tear me up if I'm not careful. Although this is pretty easy to dodge if you know what to do.
You can do it as health in that.
You actually can if you use check, but it wastes a turn. Well, maybe not a waste, but it would be a waste here when you can do so much more in a turn.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I should be attacking. Why am I not attacking?
No,
Oh yeah, there we go. I bet there's a second phase though. Well, I bet we didn't. I think it's just anger. Yep, that's what I thought. It's gonna become even worse. Well, it's only got half. Oh yeah, you can. Uh-oh. Oh no.
I would heal as much as you can.
Yeah. We can brighten. Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay.
Oh my god, he's back.
Yep. I bet if you have his axe, this fight is a lot easier. Welcome. I hope this fight is like still hard. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh fuck, we have to go inside. Oh. This is about to get fucking weird. When you walk away. Holy shit. What's gonna happen? Oh, okay. I thought there was gonna be another battle. That battle wasn't that hard after I figured out, like, exactly how to approach it. I thought it was gonna be way harder. I don't think I actually died. I bet it's gonna get way harder with some other fucking boss. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God. I didn't even see what it was, man.
Nobody did. I
Yeah.
don't see it at all.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's got blood on his hands from Susie. Not hands, his cheek from Susie's hands. I guess we'll never know. Something really fucked up is going to happen at the end of this, I just know that. There's that fucking guitar riff. Wonder if the last fountain will have it played on an actual guitar.
Go up.
Oh. I should have. Nah. Oh my god. It's raining somewhere else. Oh yeah, it was Gerson. Yeah, I really should have gone up in the church, man. Probably was some shit to find. Even the hospital's closed. Like Barbie. Uh-oh. Snoozy.
Have I?
Maybe it's the way you're dressed. Oh. Something fucked up is gonna happen.
Oh, this is
What?
the music.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, that's the soul. Ooh.
Oh, she was saying a final prophecy, but like they didn't show it.
Oh. Oh my god.
Man.
Oh, man.
I guess there won't be a 5th stream.
Nope.
There goes the thumbnail.
Jesus Christ, they had, like, the fucking Avengers of indie games on this. Fucking Lena Raine, Fred Wood, Sarah Spalding. If you guys have ever seen my Sonic is Real fan game that was like a Sonic movie parody, literally the only reason that exists is because of Sarah Spalding. I made an engine based on her Game Maker tutorials and then ended up using it for that. So that is a very, very familiar name to me. Well done. The halfway mark. Is there an 8th chapter? I feel like there's totally going to be my Deltarune. There's totally going to be like a surprise 8th chapter. $2026. Oh wow, that's shockingly close. There's that text-to-speech shit we were waiting for. Okay, wow. That was a lot less time than I expected. I thought I was going to be on that boss for much longer. But, no, it was surprisingly short. Wow, dude. That was a pretty good drop. Chapter 3 was, like, really, really experimental and gimmicky with the gameplay. And I liked that. Chapter 4, man, that is tonally completely what I expected out of, like, the next chapters of Deltarune. Like, Chapter 3 was really fun, just the whole way through. Chapter 2 was kind of a mixture. Chapter 1 was also kind of a mixture. Chapter 4 is just, like, almost pure lore, and that's pretty fun in its own way. But, yeah, I love both of those chapters. Those are really, really good. I can't wait to go online and see the secrets that people have found. Yeah. Now I finally don't have to worry about spoilers. Anyway, thank you, I literally just finished Chapter 4. But welcome either way. The boss was not as hard as I anticipated once I figured out what to do. Yeah, I got on and I beat it in like one try. So shockingly, I wasn't stuck like I expected to be. So that was a pleasant surprise. But yeah, man, Chapter 4, it's pretty goddamn good. I'm in a toss-up between which of those two I liked more. They all kind of... Yeah, that TP item. Dude, if you build up TP to unleash, and then immediately refill your TP to use a Rude Buster, you can get like a ton of headway really fast. Yeah, I don't know even where... I forget where I even found that tension max. I think I found that like a few chapters ago. But either way, or maybe no, I think I just found it in Chapter 3. I don't even remember. Either way, though, it's man, a really fun boss fight overall, I would say. I'd imagine it's a lot more of a pain in the ass if you are going into it without that tension item, though. But the Brighten is shockingly powerful. I'm glad Toa tipped me on that. Yeah, all these chapters are like just fantastic. I think Chapter 2 is probably still my favorite so far, but Chapter 4 is pretty damn good. Chapter 3 is just very, like, it's just a good time. It's just a good romp. But Chapter 4 is, like, what I kind of expected out of Deltarune. I'm shocked that they're pulling what Chapter 4 did this early, when we still have 3 more chapters to go. Or 4, depending on what that means at the end with the halfway point. Did I reload at that stupid save point? Yes. Right before the, like, big climb. Even that wasn't that bad. It's just kind of unfortunate. They should really just put a save point right before the fight, like after Susie heals you, because Susie heals you anyway. And if you fail the fight, then it just restarts the fight anyway. So I don't know why they would just not put a save point there. Oh, hold on. Okay. No, it did. Yeah, I had to deal with something. Good now, though. But yeah, pretty goddamn good. The talking of Des is very, very interesting. And I feel like it's kind of obvious. It has something to do with the Roaring Night, to some extent. And I can't piece together how yet. I don't think it's Carol. And I also don't think it's outright Des, because that would be a little too easy. But I do think Des is way more involved than the story is directly saying. Because she is mentioned a lot. Like a lot. I think you're right. I think that hidden room has something to do with it. For sure. And I wonder what the significance of Susie really is. Because they're being very interesting in regards to her. Like, Susie must not get that guitar. Fucking Tenna having such a strong appreciation for Susie, at least from what I can glean. Yeah. Huh. Oh my god. A Telegram channel I used to be in has now been nuked for violating Telegram's terms of service, which is weird because that channel only ever posted, like, art. So I wonder what happened. That's, like, terrifying to read. Because, there's 2 people who use Telegram. Furries and criminals. And honestly, sometimes those aren't even mutually exclusive. So, terrifying. Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. But either way, I'm really excited to see how this progresses.
really fucking cool.
Yeah. The night fight? Do you mean the Titan? Or the knight from chapter 3? Oh. I mean, it was insane, but I understand why it was that way. Because you're literally supposed to fail. I heard that if you actually beat the knight, it still plays out in the exact same way, which is kind of a shame, but I also don't really know what else. Yeah, no, that's my understanding. If you don't fail, you can beat it, but it has the same outcome. But yeah, I see why they did that, because I mean, having multiple, you get an item. Interesting. Having like multiple pathways in this game, like Undertale already based the entire game around 3 distinct pathways with micro nuances, but having Deltarune do that for so many chapters is I just don't think it's feasible or easy when they're already just doing so much else. But I do feel like they are going to make your choices matter in the end. They really hammer in the first chapter the idea that your choices don't matter. But they're logged in different ways, and they're tracked. So they absolutely goddamn do matter. Your name matters to an extent. They never use it outside of the save points, but it's still logged. And that's really interesting to me. Something else is... Ah, fuck. What was I going to say? Completely lost my train of thought on that. Trying to reacquire it. Stand by. Oh, God. I'm going to have to get my guts checked out. Been having big trouble there. Come on. Noggin jogging. No kidding. Like, chapter 4 is, like, real serious, and the fact that it's only a halfway point is nuts. Like, where the hell do you go from here? Then again, with chapter 2, I kind of felt the same way. It was like, whoa, chapter 2 is so crazy and fun. Where do you go from there? And then chapter 3 comes, and I'm like, oh, this is where you go from there. But it's a lot more fun. And then chapter 4 is just full on, like, drama. It's crazy. Yes, that's what I was going to talk about. So I know about the weird route in chapter 2. I know all about that. And I've heard that it influences very little of chapter 3, but a lot of chapter 4, which is... I mean, that makes sense. Considering the fact that Birdley literally, like, calls Noelle in the middle of, in the beginning of chapter 4. So, like, when that happened, I was wondering, how the fuck does that get handled if you choose the weird route in chapter 2? And I would love to see how that plays out, and go and look that up, because I love chapter 2, but I'm not replaying chapter 2. Maybe on my own time, but not on a stream. But because it's just so, it's really long, and I already just played a lot of Deltarune. I like this system that they've got going, where they drop it in these chunks, sort of. And I wonder if they're going to drop the next chapter individually, or if they're going to drop, like, the rest in one big go. I feel like if they're trying to make 2026, they're absolutely not going to drop it in one go. They're probably only going to drop one chapter. Actively upsetting to watch. Oh, good. Oh, boy. I'd imagine it has to be. It has to be. Especially because, in context... Oh, yeah. I mean, in context, Noelle is the one who is, like, kind of at the center of the weird route. So, like, yeah, that's, like, all kinds of fucked up. It's like a breeding ground for fucked up things. Oh, man, I really want to see that now. Jesus. And then I wonder if how much future chapters will factor that in as well. Yeah. Oh my god. That's exciting. It's so it's such an yeah, that's what I plan to do. It's such an interesting move to shove something like that just in just in the middle of chapter 2 that could have insane ramifications for the entire rest of your journey. That's this game really does feel like the fucking concept and themes of Undertale, but on hyper steroids or something. It's ridiculous. Ugh. Anyway, I think that's going to wrap it up for my stream of Deltarune. Thank you for coming around. And should I just reveal what the part 5 thumbnail was going to be?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I figured as much, or as such, or whatever they say. Browser source. So this was going to be the chapter. This was going to be the part 5 if I did it. I was expecting to take way longer on the boss and then give up and just do a part 5 later. But
I made this
didn't
so
end up
fast
happening
as well.
Yeah, you
I
like
had a whole
pre-made
idea
it.
for it.
Yeah, that would have been the part 5 thumbnail, but we could only do 4, I guess.
I hope somebody recognizes the 4 guys.
Drune 5 burgers and guys, I think is what I would have called it. Well, R.I.P. to that.
Yep.
R.I.P. to that.
Do you want to know who the 4 guys were?
Who are the 4 guys? Tell us.
It's My Chemical Romance.
Okay, I was going to say either Panic at the Disco or My Chemical Romance, but it didn't look like Panic at the Disco. I literally, my other option was My Chemical Romance, but I wasn't confident enough. Oh, yep. Pilgrim got it. For a minute, I was like, that looks like an American emo band that I'm familiar with, but I see the guy's shirt that says I Spider UK, so I wonder if this is a UK band. My Chemical Romance is from New Jersey, so I don't know what that guy's shirt is about.
Visiting the UK.
Yeah, well, I don't know why any American would love the UK.
You're moving here.
Doesn't mean I love it. I've lived in the United States for 26 years.
Let me see band members. Oh, there's been a few band members. Jeez, oh.
I think enough time has passed. My Chemical Romance is alright. It's really funny how culture has sort of swayed where we all grew up with My Chemical Romance and liked it. And then we had a period where we were like, oh, ew, My Chemical Romance, cringe compilation, or cringe channel. Ew.
It was trendy to fucking, like, bully goth kids, which tended to be...
also, like, the whole Nickelback thing, the whole Justin Bieber thing, just...
Yeah.
Like, there was a very specific sliver of pop that just was completely despised. We're kind of seeing it happen again with Imagine Dragons, but I mean, I'm fully ready and willing to admit that Imagine Dragons has, like, very few songs that I actually like. And the rest are like, oh, this is produced well.
We see it with TikTok, like, songs used a lot on TikTok.
Yeah. But we have gotten to the point where there are very specific cultural things where if you like shit, like bully people liking them or shit on them, then the rest of the internet just thinks you're a fucking loser. Like, we see that with Sonic the Hedgehog now. Like, if you are like, it used to just be Sonic fans who would give you shit if you were like really unfair to Sonic, and now it's like normal people. They're like, well, you gotta relax. Sonic is fine. I thought that last game was pretty good. My kid loves it. Why are you being such a loser? Yeah, no, I think Nickelback is genuinely bad, which is funny. I don't hate their instrumentals. It's just like they are like a stereotype rock, like white guy rock band that like your dad listens to while mowing the lawn to feel like the most badass guy in the world. And that's like, that's that. I'm not about to say Nickelback is good. I just think it's really funny that like, yeah, exactly. That's a fucking great way to describe it. Yeah, the elevator music of rock. It's just a case of it. It's just really funny how hated they were for a good period, and now everybody just realizes, oh yeah, they're not very good. But you know, I think we were a little too intense. Hell, people used to hate Linkin Park, and then they would turn around and be like, oh, Linkin Park was actually really good. I miss when Linkin Park was the way it was. It's sad that Chester Bennington died. It's like, you don't miss... Like, do you miss Linkin Park? Or, like, do you have an attachment to that? Because, I mean, I kind of did. My mom sure as hell loved Linkin Park. I think the Chester Bennington thing, that's like it's very easy to turn that into like, oh, you're a piece of shit, and you only cared when he died, which I don't agree with. But, you know, I do see a lot of people who are like, oh, I loved Nickelback, and I know you. You were making fun of... Did I say Nickelback? Linkin Park? Yeah, Joy Division. It's an easy one to forget. I have not listened to a whole ton of Joy Division. But I recognize, like, the fucking Unknown Pleasures art immediately. I've probably listened to more Joy Division than I give credit for. Yeah. I mean, Linkin Park was already fucking everywhere. It was in Transformers, for God's sake. So, like, it was a popular band. They were big. It's just kind of funny how I know people who hated Linkin Park. And suddenly, like, nowadays, they're like bumping it. And it's like, you know, no offense, but if you had a slightly more open mind back then, you probably would have found that you liked this more than you did. My opinion hasn't changed that much. I think their songs are pretty well produced, but and they do have a very, very distinct style. That's what I can respect. Yeah, nostalgia FOMO, I think absolutely. I don't even judge anybody too hard for it, because I get that too. I hated Sonic Unleashed for such a long time, and then I think the difference is that I'm not gonna act like I ever liked Sonic Unleashed. I have always kind of hated that game. I never liked the hyper-realistic art style. I never liked its gameplay, and part of that was just due to the fact that it, to me, felt like Generations, but way too fast. And then you have the Werehog, which is like very timing sensitive, but it's slow as fuck, and the frame rate means that anything timing sensitive is just not fun. I think a lot of people who probably grew up playing games that ran like shit probably gave Unleashed a little easier of a time because every other game ran like that they played. But I was not down for it. I was not a fan. And I'm not going to try and platitude about otherwise. But I play Unleashed Recompiled, where you can raise the FPS and play it at a stable frame rate, and you can disable the battle music engaging every single time. And you got a pretty goddamn good game right there. It's not amazing. The medals are still a problem, but I mean, I got through the medals. filter. I did not disable medals, which I expected to have to do, but you know, I was too stubborn. And then I realized, oh, that I have to replay these levels a whole bunch and find some medals in like fucker locations, but you know, I still did it and I had fun doing it. I don't know. I think honestly, if that game looked a tiny bit worse and just ran a bit faster as a trade-off, like got a solid 30, maybe like 40 to 60 consistent on PS3, then I think it would have reviewed significantly better. Because the crux of that, like almost every fucking review was just talking about how slow the gameplay loop was, how finicky it is to control, and all of that is because the game just runs so bad. I mean, there are still control issues, but they're nowhere near as bad as they are like with the bad frame rate. And it's kind of funny. I've always kind of disliked Generations. I mean, there was a period where I really, really liked it. And then I played a lot of fan games where they don't restrict which moves you can do in what like timings. And it's just like, once you play like a really good like Sonic fan game, you can't go back. You'll see all sorts of problems in the official Sonic games that just feel so obvious once you play something else. Like, one of the biggest things is that I'll play so many Sonic fan games. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Miss Windows 98 when you were born in the 2010s. Yeah, that's shockingly common. I mean, again, I don't judge people too hard for it. It's funny. But yeah.
I miss videotape.
I actually do miss video. I mean, I don't miss videotapes, but you know, popping in like a VHS that had like a wearing label and you didn't exactly know what was on it was fun.
Nice crunchy sound of putting in a videotape.
That too. Like culturally and that like experience. Videotapes are unbeatable. And we're probably going to start having
controls to your siblings. Don't turn it off or pause it.
Yeah. Like if a VHS was a little scuffed, at worst, like you'd get some like static here and there, and you know, it would still be watchable. It would just be a kind of different experience. Your DVD is a bit scuffed. It skips, it freezes, sometimes it'll shit out and not let you watch the damn thing. I mean, DVDs are more, they're better, but you know, I think VHS, like, just it's very nostalgic. I think I still have some old VHS tapes and a VHS player somewhere. Maybe we sold the VHS player, who knows? But I do know I have some VHS tapes somewhere. And I should see what's on them. Probably like fucking Peter Pan and shit. Yeah, the screen being blue. I remember when I was a kid, we had a TV in my bedroom. And I was so... Like, it provided light, so I didn't want to turn it off, but I was just kind of terrified of the idea of it just, you know, getting all weird at night. So we would cover it with like a thin blanket, so I'd still see the light. It would just be kind of blurred, so I wouldn't know what was behind it. And I guess that helped me sleep.
I have the core memory of trying, like, our TV slash VHS slash DVD player was on like a really tall unit, and I was shorter. I will enunciate the and to get to the VHS player to like put in a new one, I had to climb up the unit, and I climbed up the unit and it fell on top of me. I was a bit stupid. I was very lucky that the bed was right behind me, so it didn't fall completely on top of me, but I did fall. And then I continued to like climb trees and fall out of them, you know, like no lessons learned. What the hell? sometimes being a child is like being really fucking stupid and reckless.
Yep.
Because you don't understand the concept of reckless.
Yeah. Yeah, VHS tapes, badass stuff, in my opinion.
Yeah. Burning DVDs.
It's also a case of, like, I know optical media gets a lot of shit, but for physical things, I don't know what a reliable alternative is. It's very, it eludes me to an extent. I need to wipe off my mouse. Hope I don't touch anything on my computer that's bad. Gee, I wish I had a better tool for this, because this actually sucks. I guess I have these chopsticks here, which is not ideal, but what do I have? What else do I have? That won't, like, damage the damn thing. Bet there's, like, a better mouse cleaner somewhere that I could use, but this is all I got.
Oh, I gotta go pick up something that was delivered at my door. I'll be right back.
Come on. And then the parts that are, like, textured for grip is, like, ripe for bad things to happen. I'll probably just get a new mouse at some point. Oh, fuck! Huh. It would probably be smarter to disconnect the mouse. I wonder if there's just a way to disable my mouse easily. Because I could just unplug it. Had some mussels with tomato and garlic sauce earlier. That was pretty goddamn good. Let's get this mouse all sorted. Wire mess back here. Hear that sound? That's the sound of my mouse being disconnected. And now I can scrub this off in peace. Unfettered. I gotta fucking get my Swiss Army fixed already. We keep forgetting. Ugh. Last time I did clean this thing was when I had my Swiss Army. That was like a couple weeks ago. Maybe longer. Alright, take it easy. I think I'll probably end the stream soon, because ran out of things to talk about. White people topics be like, so, how's your back doing? How's your wife doing? Okay. Mouse goes back in. If I can find the port. Where the fuck is it? God. I am going to get myself a new desk. But that day is not today. Anyway, thank you for coming around to the Deltarune stream. Glad we were able to knock that out. Glad I can finally browse the internet spoiler free. Alright, take it easy, y'all.